plane in the water. Let's break it down. Let's get in it and see what.
And we do have some breaking news into CNN right now. An FAA official tells CNN that a Boeing 767 cargo plane...
First of all, don't trust them. That's a code in 767, of course. No doubt about it. Plane on the way to Houston. Get out of here. It's fakery. 100%. Take a listen.
Operating for Amazon Prime Air has crashed while en approach to Houston's Bush Intercontinental Airport. The plane was flying from Miami International with 3 crew members aboard.
3 crew members, right on the money, and I told you people, why it look like still water? Is that water? You better wake your ass up. It's fakery they got for the masses. Amazon Prime, you need to wake up. I told you. Government run the Amazon, they're tricking the masses.
There's no word if there are any survivors. After losing contact with the plane, air traffic controllers asked other...
That's just bullshit. You lose contact with the plane. Why every time a plane goes so-called crash, you lose contact with it all of a sudden? If it gonna crash, how the fuck you lose connection with it if you have connection to begin with? It's fake shit on the masses.
There are any survivors. After losing contact with the plane, air traffic controllers asked other pilots if they could see it.
Wow, they asked other pilots if they could see it. Wow, first of all, plane don't fly nowhere near each other. That's what you need to know. You think that they're looking another plane, looking out for another plane? Get out of here. Pilot looking out for another plane while they're flying? This is bullshit right here. 100% trash.
Shuttle 69, see if you can make...
See how you code in for your 69 right there. Of course, that's what it is. 100%. They never fail.
Ground contact, looking for long...
11. There you go. Your number 11 also. There you go. And I told you, it's just coding for 69 right there. They're fooling the people.
Aircraft. To 11 o'clock in 2 miles is a heavy Boeing 767.
There's Shuttle 6090. No ground contact from here.
767. That's a big plane for just what cargo plane. Okay.
Sierra 514. See if you can make ground contact. We're looking for a heavy Boeing 767 about 11 o'clock in 7 miles.
7 miles. 11 and 7. There you go. Of course, everything they give you is coded. Yes.
The NTSB this hour is sending a GO team to the scene, and joining me now is CNN Transportation.
Look at the ground, people, where they say the plane debris at is fakery. 100% in. Where is this? That this plane so-called crash is nothing but garbage.
Analyst Mary Schiavo. She served as the Inspector General at the Transportation Department. Now, Mary, we're told this is a cargo plane, but it is a 767, which can be a passenger plane.
It's a big fucking plane. That's what I just said. It's a big old plane. It's just a cargo plane with the fucking Prime on it. Are you kidding me? Prime Air. This is bullshit. Amazon, I told you people, that's a disguise. No doubt about it. They're faking the masses and tell you that one of them crashed. They don't want you to know what's on those Prime plane, of course, because it's government shit.
If adapted properly, what are the differences between the cargo model of a plane like this and a passenger airline?
Well, actually, not a lot of differences. Obviously, all the seats are out and they have cargo pallets put in the plane. But 767 has been a workhorse both in passenger service in years past. They're being phased out now, and most airlines don't have them in passenger service. And in cargo service, they're a really tough plane, and they've been around for 3 decades.
Decades again.
Plane.
So there was no distress call. It appears that air traffic controllers just lost sight of the plane. How worrying would that be?
Well,
traffic lost sight of the plane. They act like all these people that you see in the air traffic tower can just see all the planes while they're in the sky. It's bullshit. 100% in.
Worrying, of course, because we only have a few clues. From flight radar, there was a clue that both the altitude, the airspeed, and
it's down there too long, man. It's 353. It's on their way too long, as you know. 3 right there, and 5 3s is 15 for your number 6. That's 3 6s. Mark of the beast.
And the altitude had an upset event about the same time. So something disrupted the airflow through the engines over the wings, and their altitude was affected really about the same time. That could be anything, could be precipitation, gust of wind, could be a problem with the engines.
This could be way bullshit that you're pushing on the masses all the way.
There's so many things that could cause that, but we do know that they had a problem in flight, some kind of a mechanical, and that they didn't have time to get off.
How did you know all that and nobody didn't say nothing from the plane? Get out of here, it's nothing but trash.
Mayday call, and looking at the flight radar says they were fighting to save that plane, and they simply didn't have time to get a distress call out.
Bullshit, people. 100% psyop. They said they just lose sight of the plane, as so-called air traffickers lose sight, and then they just find out that it crashed. Of course, it's trash. The plane just blew up in midair. No, it's garbage.
So what will be the first things that investigators will be looking for and looking at as they begin this look into exactly what happened here?
Well, they're fanning out. One of the things they're obviously going to do first and foremost is try to secure those black boxes, because that will tell what happened. Black boxes have evolved over the decades, and they're so good now, and they record so many parameters of what's going on with the aircraft that will tell them. Given a precipitation report and some kind of an upset event, they'll obviously be looking at all of the weather radar. And finally, they're going to be looking at that cargo manifest. Given it was a cargo plane, they want to know what's in the hold. Could something have caught fire? Could something...
Yes, of course, that's what they want to sell the masses. Yes, something caught fire on there, something explode, right?
have exploded? Could there be some problem with the cargo that this plane was hauling? So they're going to be looking on the maintenance records and the cargo loading records, and to make sure everything aboard should have been on board.
What is this?
All right,
people, what is this we're looking at the side? What is this? This is the so-called area that the plane crashed in. Are you kidding me? This is garbage.